Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 9. Taehyung panicked on a quickly rising. He ignored the pounding in his head and rushed to his bathroom as fast as his weak body would allow. Stomach twisted painfully as his vision blurred as he stumbled inside. Just in time, he dropped to his knees and threw up in the toilet, his body trembling violently with each hair. The bill burned his throat and his arm trembled as he clenched the cold for support after what felt like eternity. Taehyung flushed the toilet and leaned back against the wall, trying to catch his breath. He excused his eyes shut, massaging his temple in attempt to ease the pounding headache that had worsened. Once the nation settled slightly, he forced him relief, flooding him when his dizziness was not sure if Khan and Irene was still home. Taehyung decided to hit downstairs, slowly make his way down. He picked up when he heard Jungkook's familiar voice. Taehyung softly mumbled, smiling. Jungkook, his steps quickened, eager to see the other boy. As soon as he entered the kitchen, Jungkook turned around, his brows frowned in concern. Jungkook scolded him gently, "You should be in bed." Placing Dae-ho's baby food in the counter, Jungkook immediately walked over to Taehyung, opening his arms. Taehyung pouting, I just wanted to looking after Dae-ho." Without hesitation, he stepped into Jungkook's arms, sighing softly as he leaned against him. Jungkook held him tightly. "You know, I'm here," he said. "I promise." Pulling away slightly, Jungkook scratched Taehyung's face with gentle eyes. Jungkook concerned, "I take it you don't want to take your medicine." Taehyung shook his head definitely before boring his face back into Jungkook's chest. Jungkook clenched softly, rubbing Taehyung's back. "I don't think you would. Do you want anything to eat?" Taehyung mumbled into his chest. "What's the point in eating if I will just throw up anyways?" Jungkook gently, "You will at least on your stomach. I can make you some toast with it. You might keep it down." Feeling Taehyung nod, a smile, Jungkook pressed a kiss to Taehyung's hair. "Go back to the. I will feed Dae-ho, then I will bring you your toast, okay? Just message me if you need anything." Taehyung nodded slightly, his face pale as he walked back upstairs, going back into the bed. Boredom quickly settling. He grabbed his phone and scrolled through messages, his chest tightened as he reread his boss text. He had been so desperate to prove himself, and now it felt like he had. With a sigh, he switched to playing games, trying to distract himself. He snapped away from his phone when he heard a knock on the door, followed by Jungkook stepping inside with a small plate. Jungkook smiled softly. "Here is your toast. Sorry it took so long." Dae-ho was being picky. Taehyung reaching for a slice. "Thanks." Jungkook hesitated before sitting on the bed across from him. Jungkook carefully, There is something we need to talk." Taehyung paused, looking upward. Jungkook hesitated. "Yesterday when you fell asleep, you said something you want to know. I want to know you." Taehyung confused. "What did I say?" Jungkook now was rubbing his back neck. "You said I like you before you fall asleep." Taehyung's eyes within his body frozen as his heart pounded against his ribs. Avoiding Jungkook's gaze, he took a shaky breath before admitting the truth. Taehyung softly, "Yes, Jungkook, I admit it. I understand if you don't feel the same." Before he could finish, Jungkook's lip pressed against his own, shocked, paralyzed Taehyung for a moment, but then warmth spread through him and he kissed back, smiling into the softness of Jungkook's lips, pulling away slightly, their forehead together, matching grins slightly up there. Taehyung whispered teasingly, "You got to get sick now." Jungkook is mocking, "Then we will be sick together. Jungkook gently came. Taehyung, will you do me the honor of becoming my boyfriend? Taehyung is smiling brightly. I would love to. Bringing Jungkook into another deep, loving kiss. Taehyung felt happiness bloom in his hair. 2 weeks had passed since Taehyung confessed for Jungkook when he was off work sick. Since then, turned 8 months old, Taehyung still found it hard to how much had changed in those months. After returning work, he had continued his duties. Starting with a new client, he had worked countless hours both at the office and at home. Finally, Mr. Jian had decided Taehyung didn't need his work checked anymore, a sign of trust that the younger truly appreciated. Taehyung smiled softly as he leaned up and pressed a gentle kiss on Jungkook's cheek. The older teen eyes fluttered open, filling with confusion and warmth as he looked at Taehyung. Jungkook, what was that for? He asked, lashed with sleep. Taehyung, I didn't realize I needed a reason to kiss. Taehyung countered playfully, snuggling onto Jungkook's arm, his head resting on the other both chest. Jungkook, of course you don't. Jungkook murmured, a soft clench leaving his lips as he kissed Taehyung's dark chocolate-colored hair. I just thought you wanted something, Taehyung. I don't kiss you only when I want something. Taehyung defensively pouting a little. Jungkook, sure है. Jungkook teased, growing softer. Are you tired? He asked. Blanket up to Taehyung's chin, smiling as cuddle closer. Taehyung nodding against Jungkook's chest. Jungkook, alright, you get some sleep. If Dae-ho wakes up, I will take care of him. If I'm not here when you wake up, you will know why. Jungkook assured, pressing another warm kiss to Taehyung's head. Taehyung only managed a small nod before his body gave in to just drifting to a dreamless sleep. Waking up to an empty bed surprised Taehyung of Jungkook's presence was gone, leaving the oddly cold, rubbing his sleep-warm eyes. Placed his feet on the wooden floor, immediately severed the chill. He quickly slipped into the sleeper, grabbed gown and reached for the soft dressing gown draped around his chair. As he walked downstairs, a small smile played on his lips when he heard Jungkook's voice echoing through the house. Stepping into the living room, his heart melted at the sight before him. Jungkook was on his knees, arm outstretched towards him. Dae-ho, his face light with joy. Jungkook, goodbye. Jungkook cheered, lifting in his arm with a bright, proud smile. Taehyung, I feel like I have missed something. Taehyung announced, his voice filled with fondness. Jungkook flinched slightly at the sudden voice, while Dae-ho suddenly screamed in excitement, wiggling in his father's hold. Taehyung, hey Dae-ho. Taehyung quit, placing his phone on the armrest of the couch before taking the baby into his arms. Taehyung, hey baby, he added softly, turning to Jungkook, and pressed a quick kiss to his cheek. Jungkook, hey. Jungkook greeted, his voice warm. Did you have a good nap? Taehyung, yeah, how good. How long have been asleep? Asked as he bounced Dae-ho on his lap. Jungkook, 3 hours. Jungkook replied, I have been up for. Dae-ho woke up crying, so I fed him and changed him. Been playing the same game for 2 hours now. I really don't know how he still finds it amusing. Taehyung clenches sickly his head. He is amused for hours by a toy making the same sound. Believe me, this is one of the most normal things I am amused by. Jungkook, why am I not surprised? Jungkook teased as Taehyung placed their back on the floor, watching as the baby crawled towards the toys. Taehyung, so what have I missed? Jungkook, stand up. Jungkook grinning. He can stand for a few. Taehyung, really? Taehyung's eyes began in disbelief. Jungkook's smile grew as he nodded. They sat together, couch, watching Dae-ho play until Jungkook was softer. Jungkook, Taehyung, Taehyung followed Jungkook's gaze and felt his heart swell. Dae-ho was trying to stand again. Taehyung immediately got up and walked over, steadying the baby while Jungkook encouraged him with soft praises. They both took turns playing, helping Dae-ho balance their hands, always ready to catch him if he fell. After minutes of trying, Dae-ho took his first few. Jungkook, that's it, baby, you are doing. Jungkook cheered, catching Dae-ho in his arm. He could fall. With each attempt, Dae-ho improved. Eventually, could take about 4 steps on his own, but soon his tiny legs gave out. His eyes filled with tears, and he let out a soft cry. Taehyung, what's wrong, Dae-ho? Taehyung asked, gently picking up the crying baby. Jungkook, he is probably just tired, baby. Jungkook said, stepping closer. Walking must have taken a lot of energy out of him. Taehyung sighed. Bed, can you turn the baby motion on? Monitor on, please. Placed kisses Jungkook's cheek before carrying Taeho nursery. He carefully placed the baby in the crib, tugging blanket securely around him, running a finger through the baby's dark hair. He whispered, Taehyung, sleep well, my baby. He kissed her forehead before quietly leaving the room. Back in the living room, Taehyung smiled as he saw Jungkook watching TV. Jungkook, hey baby. Jungkook greeted, pulling Taehyung onto the couch and kissing him. Taehyung hesitated before speaking, nervously playing with the hem of his sleeve. Jungkook, I need to talk to you. Jungkook immediately turned off the TV, shifting his attention to Taehyung. Jungkook, alright. Taehyung, do you remember how I told you I wasn't ready to explain why I ended up in foster care? Jungkook, yeah, but if you are not ready, you don't have to. Taehyung, no, I want to tell you. He took a shaky breath. Just promise me you will let me talk. Jungkook, of course, you know I will. And so Taehyung began telling the story. I was still seeing my mom, but she was in rehab. We gotten out of rehab, so I would have been here for a couple of. Got a call. He picked me up from school and told me she had. So sad I didn't talk to anyone until weeks after her funeral. One day, me about my mom, and I just lost it. I hit her unintentionally just as walking. He was so angry. He screamed at me to go to my room. He came upstairs around half an hour later and told me to pack my bags because my source of working was on his way. Being kicked out had never hurt so much. Taehyung cried. Jungkook, it's alright. Jungkook whispered, trying his sobbing boyfriend in his arms. Jungkook, I think that's enough story. After breaking down in Jungkook's arm about his past, Taehyung couldn't deny it. Felt good. Someone over the last 2 weeks they struggled time together. It seems their schedule always seems changed. Whenever Jungkook was off from college, Taehyung had work or college. The only positive part of the week was Taehyung was seeing Dae-ho make progress in walking. Despite being only 9 years old, the baby could walk around half the length of the room without falling. Taehyung was sitting at the table, his eyes glued to the phone. A forgotten bowl of caramel lay in front of him. Scarlett wasn't going to They am going to eat it in a minute. Taehyung, not tearing his eyes from the skin scar. Scarlett said, dumbfounded. Scar, what are you doing anyways? She asked, attempting to look over Taehyung's shoulders. I'm trying to understand what this customer wants. They aren't making any sense, Taehyung complained as he ate. Scar, what do you understand? Scar's question, and she took a sip of the coffee. They want me to edit a part that I can't find in their work. I have emailed them and there is just no response. Then slammed his spoon onto the bowl. When did email? 2 days ago when they want it done and can't do anything if the work isn't even here. They probably emailed the wrong thing. It's better realize it if they have. Taehyung said, continuing his beat. It's not your fault. Anyways, well, I am going to check on Dae-ho. Scarlett smiled as she stood up and left, deciding on the emailing Mr. Jian. Later, Taehyung pushed his spoon to the side and continued eating his breakfast after finishing caramel. Taehyung stood still there 3 hours. Taehyung had no reason not to spend his walking into the living room. Taehyung smiled off his face when he saw Dae-ho taking a was too busy on her phone to acknowledge. Hi, Taehyung said, gaining the baby's attention. Dae-ho squinted and started walking towards the father. The baby attempt to speed up caused him to fall down. Taehyung was by his son's side in the instant he picked up his crying baby. He is alright, Taehyung assured, sending Scarlett a comforting smile, seeing the panic in her eyes. It's okay, Dae-ho, I promise. Rocking in his son after rocking Dae-ho for around. Baby finally stopped crying and launching in the son's neck. Taehyung stopped crying when Dae-ho placed his around father's neck. I take it you are coming with? Taehyung questioned, tickling his baby son's side as he carried him towards the kitchen to get his spoon. Grabbing his spoon from the table, Taehyung struggled to unlock it with one hand, deciding emailing would be hard. With one hand, Taehyung walked onto the living room. Distract him, Taehyung hissed, sending Scarlett a bleeding look, causing the former. Scarlett picked up Dae-ho's bunny and walked. Taehyung, Scar, what's that, Dae-ho? Scarlett questioned, and Dae-ho unhooked his arm from his father's neck and grabbed the bunny, hugging the toy close to him. Dae-ho didn't nice make Scarlett look, took him from his father's arm. Thanks, Taehyung said, and started walking to the room, knowing that Dae-ho wouldn't leave him alone if he stayed. Taehyung walked over to his beside table and placed his phone on the charge before sitting down at his desk and looking at the laptop. Opening the emails, Taehyung rolled his eyes when he saw there was no Taehyung spent the next 2 hours fencing, so he wasn't behind. Taehyung knew he wouldn't him if he kept pushing the school work off. With the host napping, Taehyung was thankful when Jungkook was calling him. Jungkook, hey. Jungkook greeted when Taehyung answered. Hey baby, I thought you were going to come over. Did you have to go into college? Taehyung questioned Jungkook. No, I have been forced to look after my siblings. Believe me, I would rather be with you. I completely forgot to text you. Do you want to come over? I'm sure my parents wouldn't mind you be bringing Dae-ho, Jungkook questioned. They have got to college in like half an hour, so I 5 minutes. I was to get there in time. Taehyung packing his bag. Jungkook, you passed your test 3. When are you getting the car? Jungkook questioned. They going to look tonight. I have been busy. I kind of wanted to get motorbike, but I don't know if that will be the best because of the whole thing. Admitted. Jungkook, don't you have to take another test or something? The Jungkook questioned. I have and I passed. Your dad pays me a lot of money. They explained. Jungkook, why don't you tell me about that? Jungkook wouldn't have made me. Doesn't matter. I'm proud of you. How about you? College, I take it someone looking after the hotel. You are picking me up, Scarlett, with me. She is looking after. Well, she is supposed to be. I'm convinced she just let him himself and plays on her phone. Jungkook, she probably does. I will come pick you up. Just text me. I will. Taehyung answers, sending Scarlett a text telling her he was leaving and walking out of the door. The couple kept talking until Taehyung reached the college. Hanging up, Taehyung placed his phone in his jacket pocket and walked inside, looking after to seeing Jungkook again. To be continued. So everyone, in the next episode, the secret of Dae-ho's real father is going to reveal, and this story is going to its end soon. Hope you will enjoy it. Bye. See you.